I can get you Kelly's phone number, and you can make Kelly happy by telling him that you're willing to help out. But yeah, as far as the Ham Fest goes, we're going to be doing tailgating. That'll probably be like $13 fee for if you want to do a tailgate. That'd be on the back side of the building. You know, setup would be 3 to 7 Friday night if you want to, you know, bring your stuff in early. So anyway, not sure what else I need to add there. We'll mention too in a little bit, if you give me some time there, Steve, about the club meeting. But anyway, that help answer questions there, Steve, as far as the Ham Fest. Over.
Yeah, that helped with the Ham Fest, Kevin. Yeah, go with the club meeting. I forgot it's the end of the month already.
We are going to be at the Butterworth Education Center. The address is 701 12th Avenue, Moline. That's on top of the hill. This August meeting will be normal, so that's our location. September will be at a different site because of the holiday for September. But our room will be available starting at 6:30. Meeting will start at 7. So 701 12th Avenue, Moline. It's the Education Center. Are you good with that, Steve? Over.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Ben Butterworth Club. Am I good with it? It sounds like you're asking my permission. Yeah, I'm good with that. At the Ben Butterworth Education Center. And that's at 701 12th Avenue, Moline. Yeah, I'm game with that. Are we going to also run Zoom on that too or not?
Yeah, we will also be able to have a projector, and we'll be able to use their Zoom account, or we can also use our Zoom account as well. But yeah, we'll be getting that out. So anyway, figure on using our Zoom account this time. But anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Going to be talking a lot about the Ham Fest. So anyway, hope to see everybody there. You know, see everybody back in person. So anyway, that's all I got, I guess, unless there's questions.
Okay, and that's going to be August 2nd. August 2nd. Wow. Okay, yeah, August 2nd, y'all. And that's, again, is at the Ben Butterworth Educational Center. It's up by the, Lookout there, up there with the other one too. There's both of them houses are up there. Anyway, and that's at 701 12th Avenue, and it starts at 6:30. They open the doors. The meeting itself will start at 7 p.m. So there you go. And that's the 2nd. And there will be a Zoom section part of that. So, Kevin, do we have to have somebody there early to just watch over the Zoom computer, or are you going to be able to do that? How are we going to work that?
Yeah, we'll get somebody. They said they'll have somebody available to help us get set up with the projector. And anyway, we'll just go with our Zoom account this time around, but we will be able to, you know, do it virtually if you aren't able to make it for whatever reason. But otherwise, you can make it, you know, then you're good. But otherwise, we'll have the normal count that we've been using past all that stuff. So we'll be able to Zoom and have a projector so that we can see all the people that are virtual while we have our meeting there. The people that can make it in person. And put it back to you.
Okay, got it, man. I'll even try to make it there early and help you with whatever you need help with. So anyway, okay, you all heard that now. The club meeting is a week from tomorrow, August 2nd, and it's at the Ben Butterworth Center Educational Center. Okay, the Ben Butterworth Educational Center, the educational part of it. And I think that's a downstairs room, but I'm not sure. We have to get there and find out. They've got so much going on. It's at 701 12th Avenue, Moline. Okay, and everybody, I think y'all, if y'all struggle with knowing where it's at, it's pretty simple to find. All you got to do is look for the other one, the Dear Wyman House there over Outlook, and it's right across the street from there. So anyway, that'll be pretty cool, and it also is there. So if you can't come, I want to stress this a little bit because it's getting kind of hard, and they're changing things all the time. Come over, but if you're homebound, we want to make it open for you. That's just what Kevin just told you. We want to make it open for you so you can enjoy it, and we can make the right decisions and all that other good hoopla. So come on, just come on down. But if you can't, then we're going to have it open for you so you can. So anyway, we got that taken care of. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. And we'll look forward to hearing from you then for sure. I'll try to remember also to get your box out of somehow I got to get that out of the attic. I don't know how with my knee, but we'll get that figured out. Okay, AE0IT. I think it's Brett. Am I right? Come on in, man. It's all about you.
The AE0IT. Actually, the name is Mike.
Mike.
Probably the first time, or one of the first times that anyone's heard me on 146-700. I finally got a base unit and antenna. Otherwise, I've been on an HT that just could not quite make it down to the Davenport repeater. I'm up here in Long Grove, and so I just basically like to introduce myself to the group and probably try and make that meeting you're talking about and get involved with the club. So again, AE0IT, the name is Mike, up here in Long Grove.
All right. Now that I know you're new, I thought you were somebody else. My mind was going because I didn't recognize it. Good. Whew. That helped me out. I should have never tried to guess. Mike in Long Grove. Okay. What I want to do is I want to welcome you to the net, Mike. If I would have known that, I would have welcomed you in a different way. And I want to welcome you to the 700 repeater. There's always something going on here on the 700. We do have a few other things on the 800 or the 88 and the 94. We're working on getting the 94 right on up to par. Anyway, we want to thank you for coming in. Is there anything else that'd be kind of cool to know? Like, do you have wife, kids, dogs, cats, run over the neighbor's pet iguana or anything like that?
Sure, I am married. My wife and I live here. We are empty nesters. All of our kids are in their 30s or older. They are spread out across the U.S. Got nobody close to us except for about 2.5 hours either direction. Do have a dog. It's a black Labrador. Her name is Autumn. And I am the mayor up here in Long Grove.
Ah, cool. You want to adopt somebody? That way I can stay out of trouble.
I'll put a good word in for anybody that is good to me. How's that? I can't really say that on the radio and out loud because we get out and I'm only kidding. But yeah, I do enjoy doing the mayor, being mayor. I've been up here as mayor now for 4 terms, looking to maybe go into a 5th term here in November. But really enjoying life up here in Long Grove. Been here about 20 years and also enjoying being a new hand.
All right. I'm going to tell you what, and you've got a couple others over there. I got to get a hold of in Parkview. A couple others over there too. So anyway, thanks for coming in, Mike. We appreciate it. Is there anything special that drew you into ham radio? Just out of curiosity, is it? It wouldn't be like listening to us here on the 700 on this police scanner and saying, "Wow, those are some cool dudes."
Yeah, I actually had an interest. I'm in my 50s, my late 50s, and the CV craze of the 70s. Had an interest way back then and played around with the radio, but never had the discipline to get my license. And of course, Morse code was a big thing I had to learn, which is kind of funny. I just got my ticket last year during COVID. I had the downtime in March. I studied 30 days and took all 3 elements and passed them all with 0 missed, and so I really put my mind to it. Now I'm teaching myself Morse code or CW, so I can actually learn what the guys had to do previous to the requirement being dropped. But yeah, I've had the interest all along, but I finally put it to use.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen of the 700, we have a new extra right on in there. This is too cool. It's good to hear too. I mean, I went in and I went to do it back when Galva used to have their ham fest in the old armory down there. I went down there, but and I failed to ask about the code part of it, and they failed to let me know about it. I mean, I couldn't do the code thing. But anyway, gosh, that's awesome to hear. And it's good to hear that you got in there. Kevin, N2AM, he is the president of the radio club. And we have a few others that are probably listening, a few other members of the board and so forth. So anyway, thank you for coming in, Mike. We appreciate it. We're glad that we can sit down and get to know you. That's what this is all about. That's why it's kind of an open mic thing, and I make sure that I give everybody an opportunity to speak how their weeks were going, because we want to get to know everybody. We want to get to know who you are, where you're from, what you got going on, and that you just got a place to come here every week and through the week to just enjoy, blow a little smoke off. And we also have a young lady. I don't know. She'll probably be on the 475 Simplex net. She's into CW2. So anyway, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. KD0JNQ. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to kind of go up the line a little bit, and we're going to get to this man hasn't been around for a while, and it's awesome to hear that his health is improving and that he's home and he can key up a radio. And I want to get him on in here and let him tell us how he's doing. It's N0RHS. I call him the right-hand side. Mr. John, come on in here. How in the world you doing, my friend? KD0JNQ.
I'll tell you what, Steve, not doing too bad. And real quick, I want to throw in that I'm glad to hear Mike on here. Speaking of good men, he's one. I haven't known Mike real long, but I've enjoyed a couple conversations with him, and it's been good. It's good to be back home. I am home now, and it's good to be able to get really back on the air. I just had an HT in the hospital that I could use. It's nice to be here and be on the base station and get on and enjoy the minutes, really. But I couldn't be happier for that.
God, wrong radio. He used this other one, the audio, and the other one ain't working again. Okay, gosh, was there? We thank you for coming back, and John, if there's anything that I can do for you, ask, give me a call, and I'll try to make it over. I know I failed on one instance, but I'll try to get over and get it done. It's going to be a little tough here, I guess, because grounded myself with my knee. Pretty soon get back to work and I can get back to doing this. Anyway, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate it. And we're going to just kind of step up here and we're going to see how in the world Frank is doing. Thanks for coming in, Frank. KC9LTU. What are you up to, man? KD0JNQ. Well, Frank must either went to water the horses or he's Clinton repeater. Okay, well, thanks for coming, you guys. What I want to do next is just see, do we have any other check-ins? Anybody who just kind of strolled by late? KD0JNQ.
Hi, VOU.
There we go. N9VOU. Bring it on in, Mr. Bill. What the world are you up to? What do you got going on? KD0JNQ.
Not too much. The only thing that's interesting from the GMRS side is that they now, it's May, late September now when that new radio's coming out.
Uh-oh. So in other words, they're running behind on production then, huh?
You tell me what it was all about, but yeah, probably are because of the coronavirus. They probably had to train a few if a lot of them died on the job.
Roger on a lot of them dying on the job, man.
And that's about it, except that, hi there, AE0IT.
Good evening there, Mr. Bill. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. I just thought I'd say hello. I don't know if I get a hold of you or not.
I do owe you a call.
Okay. You hear what I said about the radio?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll call you on that, and then we can get the net going here.
Back to you, Steve.
Okay, Bill, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming through, my friend. You were the one I was wondering about. It's unusual for you not to check in. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for letting us know that you had a good week. Do we have any other late check-ins? Anybody else who checked in late? KD0JNQ. Well, all right. Looks like we've made it through that point of entry. Do we have anybody who's got anything to buy, sell, or trade? KD0JNQ. All right. Well, there goes the buying, swapping, and all that good stuff. I want to thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing if you make it up to the 146 475 simplex frequency. That's where George will have his net at 740. So we'll catch you all up there if you're there. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming in and just being the faithful people that you've been. Gosh, that's what we got here too, is all the real faithful. So thank you for that. We'll talk to you a little later. Have a nice day. KD0JNQ, and have a nice week. We'll catch you then. Bye-bye. Now.
KE0JNQ, AE0IT.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Steve, I've got my calendar up. I was just hoping that you can give me that time of that meeting one more time here.
Okay, the time is 7 is when the meeting starts. The doors open up at 6:30. The meeting starts at 7. It's at the Ben Butterworth Educational Center, and it's at 701 12th Avenue, Moline. That's right up there by the Dear Wyman Center, too. They're right across the street from there.
And what day was that again?
Monday, August 2nd. It's the first Monday of every month, so it's Monday, August 2nd this month.
Roger, I appreciate it. I also appreciate the welcome into the net tonight. And with that, I'll say I'm clear in 73, and thank you again.
Well, that ain't nothing but a thing. There's a whole. I don't want to say the frequency is busy, like packed full of people 24/7, but there's a whole bunch of people that are in here. There's the Bob and Tim show. They like to sit and talk. There's others that come through and just sit and gab. There's Clayton and a few others that just look for somebody to talk to. Clayton likes to find people to talk to while he's doing his Uber. And we just want you to feel comfortable and welcomed here that you come here all the time to talk. We want to keep at least this repeater in town just hopping. And we thank you for coming in and checking in. It's important to us that we know there's still people who are interested and want to stay interested in ham radio too. We thank you for that. With that said, man, welcome again, KD0JNQ. We're going to return the repeater back to its regular intended use, and we'll be standing by.
This is N9VOU. Anybody want to hear about GMRS? This is not N9VOU clear.